Hi, it's Oa and welcome back to my channel for another video. And today I am doing something a little bit different from what I am normally doing because I am going to be sharing how you can use a digital and printable bullet journal and planner for yourself if you are interested in getting started with bullet journaling but maybe don't want to make your pages yourself. There's a lot of different pages out there that exist, and I personally run my own small business making digital bullet journals and planner pages, so I wanted to make this video also for future reference to direct people that are interested in knowing how to use the products from my shop. And if you are interested in any of the pages that you will see in this video, everything will be linked in the description box down below. I will try and link the different products so you can go directly to the page of the product that you are interested in, or just put in my shop, which is always in the description of all of my products. And to give you guys an idea, this is the kind of pages that I make in my shop. So I have all kinds of different pages. This one is a savings tracker, a monthly planner page, and the first one here was just a daily page from my student planner. So I have all kinds of pages and they are all A5. And I'm gonna start with showing you how you can use them digitally because it is the easiest way to do this. It is super simple to do, so let's jump straight into this tutorial. So I switched out the angles so you can actually see what is going on my iPad, because that's where I will be downloading the pages and showing you how you can use them. So hopefully you can see correctly. But before we get started, I just wanted to share that all of the pages are all made by me. I make them all myself on Procreate. They are all hand drawn. I just wanted to give this a little precision. So when you get on my website to order any of your pages, first of all, you have all of the listings here so you can actually see them. Once you purchase the pages, you will get an email with the PDF file inside of it. And because I already have the PDF, I'm just gonna go in my Files app and get the PDF from there. So you get this planner, and you can see, is it? Nope, it's not here. You can see on the side all of the pages, and then you can go through and see all of them. And all the way at the end, you have a guide on how to use the pages. So if you don't see this video, or maybe you just want a condensed version, basically you have everything on here already made and just like wrote down. And you will always get this with your planner, so it's a little bit easier to follow along. And then personally, I use the app GoodNotes to do all of my planners. There's a lot of different apps. There's Notability. I think you can use OneNote. Adobe, I think, is the one where you can edit PDFs. There's a lot of different ones, but you can just go on the App Store and search any notes app and you will find some. And when you have an app that you like, you can just click to share, and then you will get the option here I have for GoodNotes. And also if you have, I don't know how many, but I know that there's a free version of GoodNotes for a couple of planners, like you can have a couple files. So maybe if you don't have that many but you just want one planner, GoodNotes is free for that. and you can just open it. It will ask where you want to put it, if you want to rename it, and also if you want to import it in a new document or in the document that you were already in before. I'm gonna say import in a new document. And then there you go, you have your planner all ready to be used. And now you can just get started with planning. It's as simple as that. And basically with GoodNotes, you can just click on the writing tool, select colors, the sizes, and you can just start writing. You also have like the to-do list, habits tracker, mood tracker, sleep tracker, water tracker, gratitude blog, and you can just edit it as much as you want. You can add stuff to it as well. It's basically up to you what you want to do with these pages, and then you can also just like delete pages if you don't want them. So if you don't want the tutorial, you can just get rid of it. And then if you want to add another planner, you can import another one if you bought another one, and you can just import that one in, and you can add any other planners to it as well. So you can personalize it, and then you can move them around, and you can also duplicate them. So if you want to spread for multiple months, or let's say this one is a Saturday one, so you want one for every week, you can either just like erase everything that you wrote and start over, or just duplicate it, and now you have two of them. So that's it for the digital part of it. I'm not going to show you any other apps because I don't have them and I don't know how to use them, but there's a lot of other tutorials on how to use certain of these apps, and I'm going to do a whole separate video on how to use a digital bullet journal, so subscribe if you want to see that video. It will be hopefully coming soon to my channel. But now that this part is done, we can move on to the physical part of how to print the pages and use them in a physical journal. So for this second part of the video, I'm going to go through how you can use it as a physical bullet journal. And for that, I will also be using the May pages, but I will be using the uncolored version, so they can be used as a coloring book as well. And you can do it multiple different ways. You could print them and add them to a binder. You can also add them just in a random A5 notebook that you found at home. I personally had this notebook and I was not going to use it, so I decided to turn it into the notebook that I glue it in. So I already have a bunch of different pages, if I can find them, glued inside of this journal. That was my July pages, and then I probably have a lot more in here. Those are my November pages, which are the uncolored, and then I have the December ones later on as well. So I'm going to be showing you how you can do the same thing with your pages. The first and most important thing before you print any of the pages, and it is a mistake that I did myself the first time that I print them out. If you print them, you can print them on regular printer paper, like the really thin one. Any paper will do. I would suggest going for fine paper rather than thicker ones, just because it will make your journal appear so much bigger if you have super big like stacks of papers. But if you do print on A4, it will just slightly enlarge the pages and they won't fit in an A5 notebook like this one. So to make sure that it is the correct size for your journal, the only thing I would suggest is to first fold the pages, cut them in half, and then use the A5 paper setting on your printer just so that it prints at the exact measurements of the pages that are made, so that it doesn't get enlarged or it doesn't get messed up in the process of printing. And if you have the option, you can also, I don't remember how, I did it once. I could figure this one out. I will add it in if I remember how to, but you can also make them A4 and like enlarge it, but the scale is a little off if you do that. But it is still an option if you want to. So I got some printer paper and I'm just going to show you guys the easiest way I found to cut the pages and have them be all even. I also have like one of those machines that you just slide and it cuts, but I know that not everyone has that, but I think everyone has at least a pair of scissors, so I'm gonna show you this method. So basically all you need to do for this is to align both of the corners so they are exactly on the exact ones on both sides, and then carefully you can just go and just like pinch on each side. And that will give you the middle, and then if you just like have the two edges, we can do it in the middle and then just like go slightly all across. And the easiest is just to not make it like fully, like you just want to have a line in the middle but not have it fully like pinched, so that it's easier to have the pages be completely flat for the printer afterwards. And now all you need is just to cut on the line that you have in the middle and you have your page. And there you go, you have your two pages, and they are A5 because A4 pages separated down the middle makes A5 pages. And now I'm just going to do the rest, this stack of paper off camera, because the planner comes with 13 pages, so I need to cut 7 pages to have enough, since it doubles the numbers of pages.
I don't think that I'm being that selfish right now. You said yourself you'd be breaking every vow. I can understand you're tired of this town, and I'm not saying that we have to settle down now. Just remember this: we could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there, made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Stardust, stardust. Ooh, yeah. I'm the lazy one, so I guess I should have known. You said yourself you wanna do this alone. What if your dreams are making it hard to think straight? If you still love me, I can wait, I can wait. And remember this, we could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there. Made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Supposed to go, or maybe I'm just too slow. We should just leave together. We could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there. Made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to. They're looking for someone like you.
So I now have all of my pages printed, and I just wanted to give a quick disclaimer. So the pages are like super faded, and I didn't know that our printer was completely out of ink. Well, not completely, but like mostly out of ink. So this is not a good representation of what the pages are supposed to look like, which I am so sorry for. This is kind of like bad publicity for me, but they do not look like this when they are printed. It's just because I don't have ink in my printer. I just wanted to make that clear before I show more of the pages, but that is the full bundle. And now I'm gonna glue everything in this journal. And the way the pages are made, I don't know if you can tell, but it is slightly bigger so it can fit even if the notebook isn't perfectly A5. And basically they will like be slightly bigger than the page, and you can just glue them in, and then I can trim the little excess that there will be so that it can fit perfectly into your journal. And I'm just gonna show you that process. So for this part of the video, I am doing a quick voiceover just to explain my process. Here you can see the pages a little bit better. Basically all I'm doing is to make it aligned with the center of the page. I didn't show it very well in the video, but I would also recommend aligning it with one of the top or bottom side of the page, which one you prefer, just to make sure that the page is straight and aligned right. And then I use one of those glue rollers. It's like T-Pex, but or whiteout, but it's actually glue. But obviously any glue sticks or anything that you have at home will do. I just found that this is a lot easier for me to do. And I basically glue down with a line of the thing in all sides, and then for this one I added in the middle a cross, but it's actually for this type of glue, it's not necessary. If you do use a glue stick, I would recommend doing the X in the middle to make sure that the whole page sticks properly. And then I don't know if you can tell very well in the video, but there is a little bit of excess from the page, and all I'm doing is just taking a pair of scissors to cut the excess off. It might be a little bit tricky depending on how much paper you have remaining, but I didn't have a lot, so I was a little bit struggling here. But basically that just makes it so that it's exactly the same size and it's all not sticking out of the journal. You can also round up the edges if the journal has rounded edges so that it's not pointy. The only thing I would be careful with is in the middle when you glue the pages, or you just have your fingers, if there's a sharp edge in the middle, it can cut. I have cut myself a couple times with the middle. If something like kind of sticks out, be careful. It can be a little bit, if one of the edges is not perfectly glued down, it can cut pretty easily. But yeah, that's basically the entire process of gluing them in. I have all of the other clips of just making them. Here you can see how I'm doing when I have a second page, which is basically the same thing, and then I align both of the pages with the one behind it. But yeah, after that I just continued gluing all of the pages down. I think I didn't add all of the pages because it was a little bit too long for the video, but there will be a little flip through once I am done, and I also have a different view from a different angle so you can see a little bit better.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you, so maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time. Same way, then don't pretend that everything's okay. Don't string me along the way you do. Just let me get over you. Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you. This wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time. No, I don't wanna
so much for watching this video. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments down below. I try my best to always respond to all of the comments. I also have a contact me section on my website, as well as my email address, and my DMs on Instagram are always open, so don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions or anything you want to share with me. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe for more. Turn on the post notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I upload next. Also, check out all of my other socials. They are in the description box down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!